Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapadakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raguna Kanditam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakandidamscha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschat Desatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, so our topic for discussion today is identifying the divine guide. What I mean by divine guide is identifying a bona fide guru. So, you know how we have Arjun, and who is the guru of Arjun? Krishna. So, the reason why we want to understand this topic is there are many, in the name of, gurus, there are many genuine gurus, but at the same time there are many fake gurus also. So, it's very important to understand who is fake and who is genuine. Especially in India, you find so many, people, God-men, they claim themselves as gurus. So we will see who is genuine and who is not. So there are two types of men. One is called Kripana. Kripana means miserly man. A miserly person, he just chooses the path of flickering pleasures. That means he just wants to enjoy life. He wants to have family, friends. When his pocket is filled with money, he's happy, and he thinks that life is just all about enjoyment. And he thinks that I'm never going to die. I'm just going to keep enjoying and old age, disease and all these things comes to others, not to me. That's his illusion that he is in. So such a person is called miserly. And there's another person who is called a Brahmana, who is an intelligent person, who chooses the path of spirituality and eternal joy. Because he understands that everything within this world is temporary. It's not going to last eternally. So the pleasure that you get are also temporary. Everything that we have is temporary. So he is always looking for something that is eternal, which never ends. It's completely joyful and which has no end. Such a person is called a Brahmana. So here's a small little boy. If you give him a chocolate and $100 note, which one is he going to choose? You would choose, but a very small young who doesn't know what this $100 note is, what is the value of a $100 note, is going to choose chocolate. But if he were to understand what is the value of $100 note, he would choose $100 note, because he knows that with this $100 note I can buy 100 chocolates. So, this is the situation of most of the people in this world. We have got this human form of life, right? And we don't understand its value. So what do? We try to utilize this human form of life for enjoying as much as we can without knowing what is the purpose of human form of life. So our situation, unfortunately, is like the small child who really doesn't understand. As soon as some topics or matters of enjoyment comes in the front, they go for it. They don't understand, oh, hang on, do I really need to do this? How is it going to affect my future? They just go for paltry enjoyments without understanding what an amazing benefit that we can get from human form of life by utilizing it properly. So Arjun was also in that situation. He, although was a very learned scholar, he knew shastras, he knew archery, he was a great warrior. But when he came in front of all the relatives who were stationed on the other side of the army to fight against him, he became bewildered. He was not understanding what to do. Should I fight with them? Should I not fight with them? How can I kill my relatives? So he was going through this bewilderment and he did not know what to do. But the credit of Arjun is that at that situation, he actually approached Lord Krishna for guidance. So here we see that every one of us are put into situations where we don't know what to do. Is it not? Have you all experienced this? Where we don't know what, even though knowing the truth, we don't know what to do in this particular situation. So this bewilderment, everyone goes through it. Arjuna's perplexity is just to show that we are also in the same boat. We also go through the same sort of perplexities. And the only way to resolve the perplexities of life is to approach a bona fide spiritual master. So in this case, Lord Krishna is a guru, but Krishna also has his representatives. Like we don't have Krishna right now with us, right? So how do we know what is right and what is wrong, what to do and what not to do? That's what we'll discuss. So we have to understand that it is absolutely necessary to approach a guru. Now, if you have to approach a guru, then we also have to know who is bona fide, who is genuine, and who is fake.
How do we know if it's fake?
That's what this presentation is all about. Through this, you will know who is fake and who is genuine. So, absolute necessity of a spiritual master. Now, sometimes people are very much hesitant to accept spiritual authority. They think that why should I actually listen to anybody? I can myself find out the truth on my own strength. Why do I need a teacher for spiritual life? What we don't generally understand, or these people who think that I can figure things out, they don't understand that in every walk of our life, we have to actually accept some authority. So the point is, when a child goes to the school, he just accepts the authority of the teacher, knowing that teacher knows everything. You accept the authority of the textbooks. Whatever is given in the textbook, you accept. So we go to a doctor. Doctor says you take this red pill, you take this yellow pill, whatever pill, you just take it, right? Do you ever question, is this really going to help me? After taking, you may know whether it cures or not. But when he gives you the prescription, you just accept. So there are many things in which we just implicitly place our faith and accept authority. For example, when you get onto the bus, right, you are basically giving your life to the bus driver because you have full faith that this bus driver is qualified enough to drive the bus properly and is going to take me from one place to another. Is it not? So like that, if you look at, there are so many things in which we just place faith. But when it comes to spirituality, general conception is we can learn this from hearing some stories from our elders, from grandmother, grandfather, and I think that is enough. That way we become spiritual. But actually, if you have to accept authority in every walk of life, why not accept a spiritual teacher when it comes to spiritual life? It's necessary, is it not? You all agree? Without that, we cannot understand. Even to learn, can you learn swimming on your own? Can you learn music on your own? So we need a teacher. Can you become a doctor just by reading books of anatomy or medical textbooks? No, you can't. So, as I said, even to learn material things like swimming, dance, music, karate, piano, etc., you need a teacher. Then why not accept a teacher in spiritual life also? Then spiritual life is a serious business, and any sincere student can understand the need of a bona fide guru for enlightenment. Now, here's an important point. Even God, when He comes to this world, He accepts a spiritual master. Right? When Krishna came, He accepted Sandipuni Muni as His spiritual master. Lord Ramachandra accepted Vasishtha Muni as His spiritual master. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when He came, He accepted Ishwara Puri as His spiritual master. So if God, who is all knowledge, who knows every single thing, when He comes to this world, accepts a guru to set an example for everyone else that everybody needs a guru, everybody needs a spiritual master. Is it? Okay. So everybody needs guru. Even God, when He comes, He accepts a guru. So now we will see who is genuine and who is fake. Before we discuss who is a genuine guru, so today, before we discuss the genuine guru, we will discuss who is a fake guru. A professional man who charges money for giving you some mantra. He says, take this mantra, give me $500 and you will become God one day. Then a fake guru will allow their students to do whatever they like. They will say, whatever makes you happy, you can do, no problem. But spiritual life is not like that, If you want to get a degree, you have to commit yourself to a 3 years program. You go to the university, you study, and you get a degree, right? Can you do whatever you want? Can you skip your assignment? Can you skip your exam and expect that I will get a degree? No. Similarly, to succeed in spiritual life, one has to follow certain discipline. So a genuine guru will not allow that. He will say, there is a set of procedures and regulations, rules and regulations that you must follow. But professional or fake gurus will say, you can do whatever you want, no problem. Give me some money, I'm happy, you are happy, world is happy. So he will not allow you to do whatever you want. Then they teach yoga as gymnastics for material well-being, not for the purpose of connecting with the Supreme, with the Divine. Yoga, yes, so yoga is for the purpose of connecting with God. It is not just to get in shape. But that's what they do. They open yoga studios and they say, you do this, you'll become healthy. But that's not the purpose of yoga. Then maintain that the purpose of yoga is material well-being. Defy the Vedas, declaring, I am God, you are God, everyone is God. The moment you hear a guru saying that you are God, I am God, we are all God, you should immediately know that this is a fake guru. We have discussed this why, if you remember, how we are different from God and how a living entity, a jiva, can never become God. You all remember? Even in his liberated state, a living entity can never become God. He is always a servant of the Lord, servant of God. So, anybody who says you are God or you can become God, chant this mantra, you will become God, immediately you should know this is a fake guru. Can you think of anybody else or any other criteria for defining fake God? Yeah.
But we can become demigods, right? You said that.
No. I'm asking about any criteria that we have, other than what we have discussed. Yes, Mataji.
To impose and to force your belief into you, although you don't believe a certain thing,
Yep.
especially if it's a superstition, and just make them look through their eyes and just say that this is right.
Yeah, so it is based on their own feelings or concoction, but it is not backed up with anything substantial like scriptures or anything like that. Yes, there are many such like that who think, I think this is how it should be. That's why you should follow this. But what is your proof? What is your evidence? Where do you speak from? Yeah. Yes.
Although, even though sometimes there are some gurus, they preach Bhagavad Gita in our Hindu scriptures, but when it comes to themselves, they don't follow everything,
Yeah.
and sometimes the character is also not right.
Yeah.
So all these things are happening in India.
Correct. So they outwardly they pose themselves as big sadhus or something like that, but behind the back they do all kind of nonsense activities. So that also proves that they are not genuine. Anything else? Answer the question, okay? I'm asking, not other things. Yeah. Yeah, Vyan.
Teaching their students lies and that,
Yeah.
and also smoking
Yes.
in front of the student.
Good point. So anybody who teaches you bad habits or something that is not, that is a, is a fake guru. It's not a good teacher. Yeah, Kikta.
But you say very little parts of God.
Hmm?
But you say very little parts of God in one of them.
Yes, but we are not God. We are sons of God, but we are not God. Yes. Part is not same as God. Is a screw of this sofa same as sofa? It helps, but it's not sofa. This is what Mayavadis actually think about. Because you are part, you are also God. So it's not. You have to be very clear. We are just tiny part of God. We are not God. And neither can we ever become God. So is it clear, Victor? Okay, so we'll move on. So, yeah.
Some books which are published and made, they say that they have been written by very former, like obviously I'm not talking about Bhagavad Gita at the moment, but using the basis of Bhagavad Gita, certain books are published in certain religions. How would a person know the validity of them
Yep.
and whether they are actually true or not true?
Yeah.
Because they can say that this has been inspired from Bhagavad Gita, but it is just an inspiration and an influence, but it could be just revised in their own language.
Correct.
And presented to you.
Correct. Good question. This we will discuss in the next slide when we discuss about genuine guru. Okay. So, gullible masses blindly follow such fake godmen and are led to suffering in this life and in the next life. So this is a disadvantage. When you get into association of a fake guru and you place all your faith, your present life becomes suffering and the next life also you have to suffer. Not to speak of the fake guru who is misleading people, he has a very dark future. Because as a teacher, one cannot mislead. He has to either give true knowledge or not give knowledge at all. So now we'll discuss who is a guru and what are the qualifications of a guru. Okay, this is where it's important. This is where the crux of this presentation is. So, if you want to buy a diamond and you go to a jewelry shop, do you just pick up any diamond you want? He says, here's a diamond. Would you take it? What do you do if you want to buy a genuine diamond? Check with whom? Research. About what?
What kind of different diamond come in the market
Yeah.
and how we find it out it's a real diamond
All of the
and
information.
what's the price come up.
Yeah.
Information you ask.
Yeah. You ask for certificate. So when we go to buy a diamond, we first of all find out what is a genuine diamond, right? What is an American diamond, imitation, and what is a real diamond? You will try to find out what it is, what are the characteristics, what are those colors and all that. Once you have understood that, then you go to a jewelry shop and then he'll show you some diamonds. Then also, before buying, you will check with some of your friends who are expert in that area. Or you will check with some other, organizations who can verify. So you do all this research, then you say, okay, I'm buying this, but I still need a certificate. I need a warranty that later on if I find out that this was a fake, I'll come back and return it. Right? So you get a certificate. So even to buy a small items like a diamond, we have to do so much research and understand who. So same is applicable with choosing a guru. You have to first of all know what are the qualifications of a genuine guru. Otherwise anybody will come and say, I am a guru. Will you accept it? Just because they have a very big fan following. Will you accept it? So this is what, so we will see now the qualifications of Guru. The first is, what is Guru's understanding about God? If a Guru says, I am God, will you accept him as Guru? No. But there are many like that. Have you actually thought about it? All the Gurus, the fake Gurus that are floating around, they somehow or the other show that I am actually very powerful. I have something which you don't have. They will show you some mystic yoga, something which is extraordinary, and they'll say, this is why I am a guru. So we'll see. First is, and this is the foremost point, and this will answer your question, Mataji, about Bhagavad Gita. Guru must have heard the absolute truth in disciplic succession. Yeah, so anybody who claims to be a guru, first and foremost thing is he must also have a guru. If he doesn't have a guru, then can you accept such a person as guru? No. Because then where did he learn? Yes, correct. Where did he learn the stuff? Okay, so a person says, I have a guru, and he tells you, this person is my guru. Now you need to find out whether that guru also has a guru or not. Is it not? And then he'll say, this person is my guru. Okay, who is his guru? Like that you have to go back and you will come to the point of the Supreme Lord. What if their guru is not alive? No problem. But there has to be a chain that this person was my guru, his guru was this person, his guru was this person, like that. You go all the way to Supreme Lord. Because there is only one person who doesn't need a guru. Who is that? Krishna. And he also accepts guru when he comes to this world. So, anybody who claims to be a guru, the first and foremost checkpoint is, do you have a guru? So this is the first thing, that if anybody who claims to be a guru, the first thing that you should ask is, which sampradaya do you belong to? Which parampara or disciplic succession do you belong to? So this lineage that I'm talking about, that's called, yes, all these gurus. So this is a line of gurus, and it's called sampradaya. So which sampradaya do you belong to? This itself will remove 95% of your doubts. Because there are 4 bona fide sampradayas that we have discussed. What are the 4 sampradayas? Brahma sampradaya. Yes, Shiv sampradaya, Rudra sampradaya. Then Kumar sampradaya. 4th one, Sri sampradaya. My guru is His Holiness Romapad Swami Maharaj, who is a guru of Srila Prabhupada. Disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Yeah, sorry. So I am a disciple of His Holiness Romapad Swami Maharaj. Yes, correct. And that founder has a guru. His name is Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur has a guru. His name is Gaur Kishore Das Baba. It's not, the names are not here, but it's in Bhagavad Gita. So in Bhagavad Gita, at the end of the introduction, you see this? In Bhagavad Gita, there is a whole list. So there is a whole list where you can see the last one is A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Prabhupada comes in Brahma Sampradaya. So this Sampradaya we are talking about, this is Brahma Sampradaya, where Krishna gave the knowledge to Brahmaji. Brahmaji gave it to Narad Muni. Narad Muni gave it to here, this here. The whole list is here. To Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva gave it to Madhava. Madhava. Like that if you go, it goes all the way to A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So this is like a tree with branches. And what we are seeing here is just one branch. There could be many other thousands of branches in a tree. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita chapter number 4, this knowledge can only be received in parampara. Evam parampara praptam imam raja rashyo vidu sakale neha mahata yoga nasta parantapa. So this parampara is always coming, and when Krishna came to give this knowledge to Arjuna, he said that disciplic succession, for some reason, yoga nasta has been broken. If you are fortunate enough to connect yourself to any of these four sampradayas, then you have a chance of getting perfect knowledge of what Krishna wants to say. Otherwise, others can even write commentaries on Bhagavad Gita. A politician can write a commentary on Bhagavad Gita. A doctor can write a commentary on Bhagavad Gita. But do you think they'll be able to give the same message that Krishna wants to give? No. Exactly. So those people who even talk on the scriptures, we have to be very careful. Are they coming in sampradaya or not? Now this is just one aspect we are talking about of a genuine guru. Yeah? Is that clear? Very important. Before you accept anybody, first thing you check is which sampradaya do you belong to. So we don't ever say that you should take initiation or diksha in this particular sampradaya. That is your choice. But what we say is understand things as they are. It's very important to understand. Then you make a choice. Like Krishna spoke the whole entire Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. Then what did he say? Now I have spoken the whole Bhagavad Gita. Now you can do whatever you like. Deliberate on it carefully and do whatever you like. So once a person comes in disciplic succession, okay, let's say I belong to a bona fide sampradaya starting from Brahma Sampradaya, from Brahmaji. Can I speak whatever I want? No, right? If I start speaking things that I think is right, is that correct? So another check is, the first one is, does he come in sampradaya or not? Second is, whatever is he saying, is it his mental concoction? Are his opinions, or is it something that he is stating from the scriptures? If he's giving his own opinion, in my opinion, I guess, I think so, reject. Because we are all imperfect, as we have discussed the 4 imperfections in our previous class. So it is important to be in a bona fide sampradaya, but it's also equally important that a person speaks the message of the scriptures as it is. That's why the name of this Bhagavad Gita is As It Is. Have you ever seen a book where it says Bhagavad Gita and then anything else after that? It just says Bhagavad Gita. But here Srila Prabhupada has specifically made it Bhagavad Gita as it is to emphasize the point that what you read in this book is not my manufacturing. It is what Krishna wants to give you as it is. Then, so a person in disciplic succession hears and then simply repeats the message as it is. No change. With realization, of course. He realizes the message and speaks. Guru must have realized the conclusions of scriptures by deliberation. So spiritual life is not just about, cramming the material, writing an exam, getting a certificate and thinking that I'm a spiritualist. This is not how a spiritual process works. Spirituality means you read the message of Bhagavad Gita, understand it, apply in your life and contemplate that how is this message important? How is it transforming my life? How is it transforming the lives of others? This deliberation is also very important because through this deliberation you get realizations. So a person coming in bona fide sampradaya is first, he is repeating the same message as it is. Third, he himself has practiced and is realizing the message. It's not just, okay, I know one, because somebody could know the whole 700 slokas of Bhagavad Gita. Whole Bhagavad Gita. And if you give him an opportunity, he'll be able to recite the whole 700 slokas of Bhagavad Gita. Is that enough? In fact, I know when we were traveling once somebody shared this with me. He was traveling in a train in India. And in the, how we sit together in a bogie. So the person who was sitting on the other side, he knew the whole Bhagavad Gita. So he started reciting. He was reciting, and this was a devotee. He was listening and I was very impressed with this man. Wow, he knows whole Bhagavad Gita. And one station came and chai wala came. Chai, and he started ordering chai. Then he went out, got a smoke, and then came back and sat again. So then this devotee knew, what is the use of knowing Bhagavad Gita? What are you following? You may know whole Bhagavad Gita Sanskrit and you may think that I am a great spiritualist. But if it's not applied in the life, is there any use of that knowledge? So this is another thing. He has applied, he has realized the message. Then should know the essence of scriptures. What is the essence of scriptures? Yeah, what is the scriptures are vast. There are so many scriptures. What is the essence of all that? There must be something, right, which is you can pinpoint. This is what the whole scripture is trying to tell us. Love of God. Yeah, that's correct. But specifically, there is a verse in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15, text 15, where it says, Vedescha sarver aham eva vedya. Krishna himself says that through all the Vedas, I am to be known. So, we may know a lot of things, we may know a lot of scriptures, but if we don't know who God is, even after reading all the scriptures, have we got the essence? No. So, Srila Prabhupada once had a scholar who came and met him, and Srila Prabhupada asked him, okay, you are such a big scholar, you know so many things. Can you tell me what is the essence? Can you tell me who is God? He asked, can you tell me who is God? So the scholar he didn't have the answer. So Srila Prabhupada, there were some Gurukul children, they were playing. So he called one of the child and said, tell me who is God? And the child said, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then so Srila Prabhupada gave him a piece of cake, and then he went and started playing again. So then Srila Prabhupada told him, you have studied all the scriptures, but you still haven't come to the conclusion of who God is. You don't know who God is. And here's a small child who really doesn't know anything, but he knows the essence, which is Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it's not necessary to know the whole scriptures if you know the essence. So a guru is one who knows the essence. He may not know all the details. If you ask him, can you tell me a slok from Rig Veda on this canto? He may not know. And it's not really necessary either. But he knows who the Lord is, who we are, what is our relationship with Him, what is His material nature, and how do we go back home, back to Godhead. Then Guru is beyond caste, creed, color, nationality and other superficial differences. So, sometimes people are very much interested in accepting Guru who is from their same caste, or who speaks the same language, or who is, some superficial aspects, or who looks good, or who has a good speech, or who sings well. We don't select Gurus like that. Okay. When you go to a doctor, do you ask him, are you from India? Yeah. What is your age? Are you Shudra? Are you a householder? Are you a sannyasi? You don't ask all that questions. You just check whether he is a qualified MBBS or not. Can he give me medicine which can cure my disease? You don't look at superficial things, right? So same is with Guru. We don't look at superficial things. We just see whether he knows the science of Krishna or not. If he knows the science of Krishna, you can accept him as a bona fide Guru. But if that is not the case, then other things are just superficial. So in ISKCON we have gurus from different countries. There's American guru, Indian guru, African guru. Okay, I guess then I'll stop here.